Alright, so in today's show, we're going to be talking about who is Noelle. I get so many questions. Who is Noelle? Where does she come from? Why is she talking about real estate investing? That's what we're going to be talking about on today's show. Stay tuned. Hi, this is Noelle Randall.
More great news for real estate investors.
How would you like to be a boss? I'm going to show you how. So let's talk about wholesaling now. Alright, so in today's show, let's get started. Let me tell you who I am. Hi friends, I'm Noelle Randall. I'm a real estate entrepreneur and I want to tell you a little about real estate entrepreneurship and about me. So let's start. I actually used to work in corporate America. I worked in corporate America in mortgage banking for about 18 years. Off and on, I always did real estate investing kind of on the side. I had some things that really happened kind of early on in my career, my real estate investing career, that really went bad. So I started investing around 2003, 2004. Mind you, at the time I had a full-time job and I worked at a mortgage company, okay? And I would just flip houses on the side and I did everything wrong. I got houses out of the MLS. I used a real estate agent. I overpaid for them. I had them all on my credit. You know, just everything that you could do wrong in real estate investing, I did. The great thing though was it was 2003, 2004, 2005 and the market was awesome and it was very forgiving for me and it actually hid a lot of mistakes that I was making and a lot of the things that I was doing wrong. So fast forward to 2007, 2008, the market crashes and I lost everything, okay? Me, my husband, my 3 kids at the time, we lost everything. I was humiliated. I was embarrassed. I literally had to move into my parents' basement with my kids. Disaster. Just a low point in my life. I couldn't understand how I was making money investing in real estate, but how I wasn't getting all of the money that everyone else was getting and why I still had to kind of work and just why things weren't working out for me. And I absolutely just hated real estate investing and thought that it was stupid and flipping houses was dumb and it was risky and no one should do it. Well, unfortunately, living in your parents' basement, being broke, being poor, you start to kind of think, all right, how can I make some money? How can we do this again? So in 2009, I got back into it, but this time I did things very, very different. I got a mentor that helped me and showed me some things in real estate investing I had never even heard of. Like I said, when I was doing it before, I would use a real estate agent. We would find houses in the MLS and then I would buy them, fix them up with a contractor, and then try to flip them. And of course that worked sometimes and sometimes it didn't. It was super inconsistent. But in 2009 and 2010, when I got back into it, he taught me about wholesaling and finding properties that weren't on the MLS, that weren't listed, and that were off market, find people with property problems, get them under contract, and I could wholesale those deals and start to make money. Then I could also use those same deals and those same leads, and I can fix and flip those properties. All of a sudden, things started to change. My money started to be really consistent. I started to be able to make money consistently. But I was still a little afraid of real estate investing. I'm not going to lie to you. So the entire time, I still just worked. You know, I kind of had been conditioned, programmed from parents and, you know, old programming. You need to work. You should get more degrees. You should try to do more things. So fast forward, I'm constantly trying to climb the corporate ladder. Yeah, I do my real estate investing on the side, but I had a full-time job all the time. I would go to school, try to get promotions, get another degree. In fact, I actually have 3 degrees. I have my bachelor's from the University of Connecticut. I have a master's in economic development from Penn State, and I have an MBA from Baylor. All of those things I was doing, just chasing, trying to get a better job in corporate America. But I was making just as much money from my corporate jobs as I was making in real estate investment. It was weird, but I was always afraid to quit my job. I just didn't think that I could. It was almost like this block, you know, this training, this programming that I had from my parents and, you know, others in our family and society that you should work. And if you want to be successful, you just climb the corporate ladder. But I was miserable. Yeah, I would get promotions and I would be the manager, the supervisor, the VP, and all these fancy titles, six-figure jobs. Don't get me wrong, but I was miserable. I didn't own my time. I couldn't leave work when I wanted to. I had to be there at a certain time. I don't care if you're a VP, AVP, SVP, all of those titles are fine and dandy, but you do not own your own business and you don't own your own time. I was constantly away from my family. I didn't get to see my kids. I was always late picking them up. Life just was not great. And I really thought to myself, what can I do to really just have my own business, replace my six-figure income, and make even more money and own my time? And it just came to me. I really needed multiple streams of income. I really needed to be an entrepreneur. And I came up with a great plan and just used some of the things that I already was doing and I already learned, and I just started doing it full time and on a bigger level. So let me tell you what that means. I started to think, how can I do more with real estate than just flipping houses or just wholesaling? And it came to me, there was so much opportunity if you become a real estate entrepreneur and you use real estate for multiple streams of income. So fast forward, you have wholesaling that I do. I have fix and flips that I do. I have rental properties that bring me passive income. I have Airbnb and short-term rentals, corporate housing, multiple families, small apartment buildings, new construction, commercial buildings, assisted living, storage facilities. Then you create ancillary businesses such as cleaning businesses, landscaping businesses, staging companies. All of the things that you do in your real estate business, you create another complementary business to it, and it just feeds you income. And you're not doing anything extra. You're just making more and more money. It just snowballs, okay? So I can't tell you enough. So much opportunity in real estate if you become a real estate entrepreneur and you start to really learn how to make this an entire business with multiple streams of income, okay? So now, fast forward, my life, I own my time. I have 5 kids now, and I get to see them every single day. I don't have to go anywhere unless I choose to. I have money coming in from different places, and I don't have to worry. If one stream of income is down, the other one goes up. I can take vacations when I want to. I travel when I want to, and life is really different for me. So I left that corporate treadmill behind, that, you know, no offense, it just wasn't for me. I couldn't get to the money. I could get to 6 figures, but I could never get to 7 figures. Real estate investing allows me to do that, and it allows me to own my time, work when I want to, and live the life that I want to live. And that's the same thing that you can do. So start to think, okay, and you're educating yourself. You're in this video and you're watching wholesaling. You start to understand that. I still wholesale today. I've been wholesaling since '09. You don't stop. It's just a stream of income. You use your marketing and you use your leads and you monetize them in different ways, okay? So I'm going to give you a free blueprint below, okay? So don't forget, though, to like, subscribe, and comment on this video, but I'm also going to give you a free blueprint that has 3 simple steps to real estate investing that I follow, and it's just 1, 2, 3. It's a free download below just for you, okay? So again, real estate entrepreneur is where you want to be. I'm Noelle Randall. I'll see you next time.